Okay, we're all done here. All done. Same goes for you. Run into trouble. 6 set up without a hitch. Actually, we already run a transmission test and everything checked out. We're good to go. Ready to board? Count us in. You're the Blazing Maiden. So we can go around picking up Teresa and Ferris too. Making food and courageous has me pretty excited. Make sure that everyone on board gets the best meals I can provide. Okay, I think that should be it though for this area. Let's head off back to the Courageous. This is just a small scene. Oh wow, it already was a small scene. Let me cash in. Report quests. Okay. What was that? Picked up the perfect timing to report.
Rean, baby, talk to me. It's alright. You can admit you just wanted to hear my voice.
Hang up now. On alert. We went to Western Erebonian.
I can't tell you exactly where I am now, but I've been on quite the journey since we parted. I'm transmitting this audio-visual signal from my current location.
Really? Wow, no idea that was possible to do that from so far away.
Well, the standard system needs to be modified a bit for it to work. Anyway, let's get right down to checking that report of yours.
Interesting.
Well, that's very impressive.
Very impressed.
Anyway, keep sending in these reports whenever you're able. As long as you've got something to fill me in on, you can call whenever you like.
Of course.
Well, I did give you that responsibility in the first place, and there's no length I wouldn't go to for my beloved students. Still, even though that workaround lets me talk to you basically any time, I can't keep the connection up for too long.
Your Highness?
Olivier, we need to get moving! We're heading to Parm for now!
Be right there, my love. At any rate, it seems I must bid you adieu for now. Duty calls. May Adios be with you. And good luck out there.
That was certainly something. Pretty difficult over there right now. Just to talk to you means he wants to, so don't feel guilty. So scooping what's happening here, so everyone wins. Good way of thinking about it. Never let him down. By the all-war compute on Courageous, in exchange you will receive rewards and AP. Your rank will increase as points accumulate over time. Back and reporting your tasks frequently is ideal. Okay, so we're off to next. I think we'll go to Legram next. Choose a destination.
Where do you want to go?
Legram, I can't even go to Brayhard. Yeah, so it seems like I can go to Ymir. Let's go to Legram first.
Leave it to me!
Still foggy as ever. Okay. So there seems to be a quest of some sort. Patiri, Marcus's friend, put in a request for help. Didn't hear on the ground. Did something happen? Came busting into the Ost district, and they got us real salty. The old Baba and Kapow turned the tables, didn't give up either. Patiri. If I pass that correctly, seems like he really needs our help with something. Patiri's in trouble. They are friends of sorts. Sounds like a plan. Get him. Oh man, really? Why? Oh, I don't even actually have to. That's good. Getting all big for their boots. Serves the power we gave them. But so stubborn that Terry would Still crying. Guess we can get anything else out of him while he's like this. Arrogance irritates him and Theory greatly. In response, they try setting traps for them using boxes and drum cans. Does not go according to plan. Half the brain would expect. How are you doing here? Of course, you can tell from the tears streaming down your face that you're off to a flying start. Well, I'm impressed. I'd put up with the two of them for a long time now. I put up some things after a while. The soldiers gave chase. Cargo and Patiri lost sight of each other. Current quandary. Then Patiri told me to go on ahead. I'm supposed to meet up here. She hasn't shown. Need to figure out what happened. Soldiers end up capturing her. Don't worry about her. Save your concern. Those who always defy expectations don't take a word they say at face value. What is that supposed to mean? Make things a few things clear. Definitely specify Legram as a town to meet up in. Correct. Am I panicking at the time when soldiers chasing us and all? Pointed right at the part where Legram is. A tiny little place in the boonies where no soldiers would ever care enough to find us. Yeah, right in front of the residents. Way to show your appreciation. They find such an apt description offensive. How could there be any mistake? It's not they end up in different towns. One more question. On the same side of the map when you're doing this, or are you on opposite sides facing one another? Have you worked something out, Smikias? I think so. I'm looking at the map upside down. Pretty pointing at that and said here. Realised how much of a misunderstanding it would cause. Gone off an entirely different town. For a town that fits her description, which is the side of the capital from Legram. Department Theory, any objections? Fine, let me know right away, you better promise. Just stay away from me. It's not everywhere. Badass in danger. Not exactly a badass, but okay. Is there an inn anywhere? Or even a shop? This should be the shop. Let's see if there's any new books. Blah blah blah. They do have new books. But nothing too new here. Actually, I should buy some healing items. I used up a good chunk of them during the last fight with Crow. Okay, where next? To the red exclamation marks, probably. They seem to be here and here. Let's go to the church first, or the chapel. Where's she at? She is in here. Hey again, BB. No updates on Lynn's whereabouts. Well, yeah, at least. Ordering a plants here for extra earliest brownie points. Not doing very well. My guess has always been like this. Because I've got Lynn to now that I don't. This isn't you. You're the kind of person who loves causing trouble and pulling pranks. Like Adele, me, Lind, and even Rean sometimes. You skip classes, even your club meetings, pretending to be Lind to embarrass her and anyone who gets involved. But in the end, you always leave everyone with a smile on their face. Works with flowers too. They always look so happy when you take care of them. So sitting here alone, praying for someone to solve your problems for you isn't you. Nobody would be able to stop the VV I know from running out to find Lind herself. If he's right, as that happens with flying courageous all over Erebonia now. Can't guarantee you'll find her, but if you come with us, there's a chance you'll hear something about where she might be. What do you say? You willing to lend us a hand? What's gone into me lately? I dare hunt her down. It's got to be me. Bingo! Welcome to the team, BV. The loveliest lady joins a ragtag band of adventurers like you. Welcome aboard to Courageous. Right, another one added to our nice little party. apparently there's someone else in here as well. In the training hall. Who's in the training hall then? The waiting room. Here we have Casper. Great to see you again. How have you been doing? Doing alright here. So far so good. Making myself useful here. Basically just taking care of weapon maintenance and porting more when they're necessary. Sounds useful to me. A little more helpful than properly maintain the blade. Actually. Looking for a fellow Thors students to fight with them aboard Courageous. On the Courageous. Monica is already on board, but use the Courageous to fly over to the west. That's not part of the area we're responsible for though. We were told to focus all our efforts on east side. They were too dangerous to visit either way. Makes sense. And my family is doing over there, that's all. In town near the shore over there. I can hardly blame you for being worried. I'm staying here in Legram. Get a chance to head over there and check on them myself. I haven't read the latest Imperial Chronicle yet. Maybe there's something in there, it's worth a look at least. I already have that, don't I? I should have that. No, I just bought it. That's how Casper's family. This part. What brings you back here? No, you worry about how things are back home? I think chances are good that your family's just fine. What makes you think that? Check out the 6th and 7th pages. Well, I've been too busy worrying to actually. Thomas the West, 6 and 7. Twin Dragons Bridge, showing no signs of letting up. As in the gates. Yes. I have no idea, but okay. Coast. Where you're from, right? Can't say for sure. Battle started near the coast, but it took place farther inland. It's kept civilian casualties to a minimum. If we assume this is honest reporting, like your home or your family were harmed, when you agree, the area dodged the bullets. Bring us to me, I've been worried sick about everyone for so long, it's a massive weight off my shoulders, relief in your face. Got me, I joined up on the Courageous, nice. Another one joins our merry band of adventurers. Right, who next? Okay then, so we could visit the Bracer Guild, maybe whoever it was. I can't remember his name. Oh man, Mr. Blonde-haired guy would be in here. But no, apparently not. Some other guy. Miles. Courageous gathering information. Do what I can to help. Really interesting information. What about this? Arrested all the countries, major towns and cities. A number of people started forming small resistance groups. Don't mean standing up to the army's tyranny, supporting those who are being oppressed. Well, we definitely could be. Where any of these people would be, would you? Moving from place to place. Quiet highways. Got that nugget away at the back of our minds. So that's just like the people that we found earlier. Right, let's head back to Courageous. If you'll let me back there anyway. Call to Courageous. Return to Courageous. Let's skip this event. I think I'll probably end it here. It's been 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and a half. And we've got a few people on board. We've done a bit of exploring. Look, here's Vivi. So yeah, we've got a few people on board. We did a few quests. Well, did one quest, we started another one. I think a good idea where Patiri might be. So yeah, so when we come back next time, we will continue on with recruiting students, doing the quests, and moving on with the story and sorts. Of course, this is non-linear now, so I can go wherever I want, whenever I want. But I could really do with some grinding and whatnot. I have to find some good enemies to fight them, so I can get some good XP. Right now, everything's pretty low on XP wise, so yeah. I might do a bit of grinding, I might not. It depends, really. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching as always. If you want to, you can leave a like or even subscribe. You don't have to, but I appreciate if you did either. and all the other stuff like favoriting and sharing. So yeah, when we come back next time we'll do all that stuff, but for now, my name's been Ash, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.